I'm playing this fucking game. Hey guys, it's me. My name is Abyssle. Welcome to, whatever this is. So, I've had one thing spoiled for me. I'll get that done right off the bat. My girlfriend wanted me to play this game for unknown reasons to myself. And, well, yeah, I wouldn't know them because I'm me and not her. But, you know, whatever, fuck it. It's early in the morning, so I'm still slightly tired. I'm also kind of loopy because I'm going to be working 16 hours today. But you know what? Fuck it. Let's do it. Anyway, the one thing that was spoiled to me was the fact that it is a psychological horror. So, yeah. Alright, that seems great. Let's start this off. Please enter your name. Well, might as well just go straight out with it. Oh, son of a bitch. Alright. Hey! I see an annoying girl running toward me from the distance, waving her arms in the air, like she's totally oblivious to any attention she might draw to herself. That girl is Sayori, I think that's how you pronounce that. My neighbor and good friend since we were children. You know, the kind of friend you'd never see yourself making today, but just kind of works out because you've known each other for so long. We used to walk to school together on days like this, but starting around high school, she would oversleep more and more frequently, and I would get tired of waiting. But if she's going to chase after me like this, I almost feel better off running away. However, I just sigh and idle in front of the crosswalk and let her catch up to me. I overslept again. But I caught you this time. Maybe, but only because I decided to stop and wait for you. Huh? You sound like you're thinking about ignoring me. That's mean, Abyssle. Well, if people stare at you for acting weird, then I don't want them to think we're a couple or something. Fine, fine. But you did wait for me after all. I guess you don't have it in you to be mean even if you want to. Whatever you say. God damn, I can't believe I'm doing this. This will be the third visual novel series I have going on my channel as like a current Let's Play that I'm just not doing well on keeping up with. We cross the street together and make our way to school. As we draw near, the streets become increasingly speckled with other students making their daily commute. I'm gonna save real quick. First off, just because why not? Can I space to go forward? I can. By the way, Abyssle, have you decided on a club to join yet? Club? I told you already. I'm not really interested in joining any clubs. I haven't been looking either. Huh? That's not true. You told me you would join the club this year. Did I? I'm sure it's possible that I did in one of our many conversations where I dismissively go along with whatever she's going on about. Sayori likes to worry a little too much about me when I'm perfectly content. I almost said content. What the hell? Perfectly content, just getting by on the average while spending my free time on games and anime. Uh-huh. I was talking about how I'm worried that you won't learn how to socialize or have any skills before college. Thanks. Good lord. I'm also a bit sick, so I apologize if I'm if I'm dying in the process of this. Your happiness is really important to me, you know? And my ability to breathe is important to me. Son of a bitch. Lovely, I like it. And I know you're happy now, but I'd die at the thought of you becoming a NEET in a few years because you're not used to the real world. Thanks, I guess. You trust me, right? Don't make me keep worrying about you. Alright. I'll look at a few cubs. Son of a fuck, dude. I'll look at a few clubs if it makes you happy. No promises, though. Will you at least promise me you'll try a little? Yeah, I guess I'll promise you that. Yay! Why did I let myself get lectured by such a carefree girl? More than that, I'm surprised I even let myself relent to her. I guess seeing her worry so much about me makes me want to ease her mind a little bit. At least a little bit. Even if she does exaggerate everything inside of her head. School day is as ordinary as ever, and it's over before I know it. After I pack up my things, I stare blankly at the wall, looking for an ounce of motivation. Clubs. Sari wants me to check out some clubs. I guess I have no choice but to start off with the anime club. Hello? Sayori? I think that's how you pronounce that. I'm not entirely positive. I guess I could look it up on my phone. Yeah, I was right. Sayori must have come into the classroom while I was spacing out. I look around and realize that I'm the only one left in the classroom. I thought I'd catch you coming out of the classroom, but I saw you just sitting here and spacing out, so I came in. Honestly, you're even worse than me sometimes. I'm impressed. You don't need to wait up for me if it's gonna make you late to your own club. Well, I thought you might need some encouragement. So I thought, know what? Well, that you could come by my club, or come to my club. Sayori. Yeah? There's no way I'm going to your club. Meanie. Sayori is vice president of the literature club. Not that I was ever aware that she had any interest in literature. In fact, I'm 99% sure that she only did it because she thought it would be fun to help start a new club. Since she was the first one to show interest after the one... Since she was the first one to show interest after the one who proposed the club, she inherited the title Vice President. Interesting. That said, my interest in literature is guaranteed to be even less. Yeah, I'm going to the anime club. Come on, please. Why do you care so much anyway? Well, I kinda told the club yesterday I'd bring in a new member. Son of a bitch. And Natsuki made cupcakes and everything. Don't make promises you can't keep. I can't tell if she's really that much of an airhead, nor if she's so cunning as to have planned all this out. I let out a long sigh. Fine, I'll stop by for a cupcake, okay? Yes, let's go. Good lord. And thus, today marks the day I sold my soul for a cupcake. I dejectedly follow Sayori across the school and upstairs, a section of the school I rarely visit, being generally used for third year classes and activities. Sayori, full of energy, swings open the classroom door. So she just introduces me as the new member. Great, awesome. Everyone, the new member is here. I told you, don't call me a new member. I glance around the room. Welcome to the literature club. It's a pleasure meeting you. Oh boy. Sayori always says nice things about you. Seriously? You brought a boy? Way to kill the atmosphere. Ah, Abyssle. What a nice surprise. Welcome to the club. All words escape me in this situation. This club is full of incredibly cute girls. What are you looking at? If you want to say something, say it. Sorry. Natsuki. The girl with the sour attitude, whose name is apparently Natsuki, is one I don't recognize. Her small figure makes me think she's probably a first year. She's also the one who made cupcakes, according to Sayori. You can just ignore her when she gets moody. Sayori says that quietly into my ear and then turns back toward the other girls. Anyway, this is Natsuki, always full of energy. And this is Yuri, the smartest in the club. Don't say things like that. Yuri, who appears comparably more mature and timid, seems to have a hard time keeping up with people like Sayori and Natsuki. Oh, well, it's nice to meet both of you. And it sounds like you already know Monica, is that right? That's right. It's great to see you again, Abyssle. She smiles sweetly. We do know each other. Well, we rarely talked, but we were in the same class last year. Monica was probably the most popular girl in class. Smart, beautiful, athletic. Basically, completely out of my league. So having her smile at me so genuinely feels a little... You too, Monica. Come sit down, Abyssle. We made room for you at the table. So you can sit down next to me or Monica. I'll get the cupcakes. Hey, I made them. I'll get them. Sorry, I got a little too excited. And how about I make some tea as well? Oh boy. Girls have a few desks arranged to form a table. As Sayori mentioned, it's been widened so that there's one space next to Monica and one space next to Sayori. Natsuki and Yuri walk over to the corner of the room where Natsuki grabs a wrapped tray and Yuri opens the closet. Still feeling awkward, I take a seat next to Sayori. Natsuki proudly marches back to the table, tray in hand. Okay, are you ready? Ta-da! Whoa! Natsuki lifts the foil off the tray and reveal a dozen white, fluffy cupcakes decorated to look like little cats. The whiskers are drawn with icing, and little pieces of chocolate were used to make ears. So cute! I had no idea you were so good at baking, Natsuki. Well, you know. Just hurry and take one. So he grabs one first, then Monica. I follow. It's delicious. Sayori talks with her mouth full and has already managed to get icing on her face. I turn the cupcake around in my fingers, looking for the best angle to take a bite. Natsuki's quiet. I can't help but notice her sneaking glances in my direction. Is she waiting for me to take a bite? I finally bite down. The icing is sweet and full of flavor. I wonder if she made it herself. This is really good. Thank you, Natsuki. Why are you thanking me? It's not like I heard this somewhere before. Made them for you or anything. I thought you technically did. Sayori said that, well, maybe. But not for you know, you dummy. Alright. Wow, they fucking full on went tsundere. Son of a bitch. Need some coffee at that rate. Oh god, it's starting. I give up on Natsuki's weird logic and dismiss the conversation. Sounds good. Yuri returns to the table carrying a tea set. She carefully places a teacup in front of each of us before setting down the teapot next to a cupcake tray. Keep a whole tea set in this classroom? Don't worry, the teachers gave us permission. After all, doesn't a hot cup of tea help you enjoy a good book? I guess. Wow. Taking after my heart. Damn. I fucking love tea and I love books. Don't let yourself get intimidated. Yuri's just trying to impress you. Huh? That's not... Salted Yuri looks away. I meant that, you know... I believe you. Well, tea and reading might not be a pastime for me, but I at least enjoy tea. I'm glad. Yuri faintly smiles to herself in relief. Monica raises an eyebrow and smiles at me. So, what made you consider the club? The literature club. I was afraid of this question. Something tells me I shouldn't tell Monica that I was practically dragged here by Sayori. Well, I haven't joined any clubs yet, and Sayori seemed really happy here, so... That's okay. Don't be embarrassed. We'll make sure you feel right at home, okay? As president of the Literature Club, it's my duty to make the club fun and exciting for everyone. Monica, I'm surprised. How come you decided to start your own club? You could probably be a board member for any of the major clubs. Weren't you a leader of the debate club last year? Well, you know. To be honest, I can't stand all the politics around the major clubs. Feels like nothing but arguing about the budget and publicity and how to prepare for events. I'd much rather take something I personally enjoy and make something special out of it. And if it encourages others to get into literature, then I'm fulfilling that dream. Monica's a really great leader. Yuri also nods in agreement. Then I'm surprised there aren't more people in the club yet. Must be hard to start a new club. You could put it that way. How many people are very interested in putting out all the effort to start something brand new? Especially when it's something that doesn't grab your attention, like literature. Hey, alright. Motherfucker, you listen here. I am an author in progress, eventually, maybe, who knows. I have written the 3 book. No, I've written more than that, but you know what, whatever. And I enjoy reading. It is a very wonderful pastime that I don't partake in as much as I used to, and I definitely should. Although I've been reading a lot of manga, so you know what? Fuck you, alright? Alright, I'll continue. You have to work hard and convince people that you're both fun and worthwhile. That's a strange sentence, but alright. But it makes school events like the festival that much more important. I'm confident that we can all really grow this year before we graduate. Right, everyone? Yeah. We'll do our best. You know it. Everyone enthusiastically agrees. Such different girls, all interested in the same goal. Monica must have worked really hard just to find these 3. Maybe that's why they were all so delighted by the idea of a new member joining. Though I still don't really know if I can keep up with their levels of enthusiasm about literature. So, Abyssle, what kind of things do you like to read? Well, considering how little I've read these past few years, I don't really have a good way of answering that. Manga. I mutter quietly to myself, half joking. Natsuki's head suddenly perks up. Looks like she wants to say something, but she keeps quiet. Not much of a reader, I guess. Well, that can change. What am I saying? I spoke without thinking after seeing Yuri's sad smile. Anyway, what about you, Yuri? Well, let's see. Yuri traces the rim of her teacup with her finger. My favorites are usually novels that build deep and complex fantasy worlds. Son of a fucking shit. Oh. Damn it. What's with this girl? The level of creativity and craftsmanship behind them is amazing to me. Telling good stories in such a foreign world is equally impressive. Yuri goes on, clearly passionate about her reading. She seemed so reserved and timid the moment I walked in, but it's obvious by the way her eyes light up that she finds her comfort in the world of books, not people. Wow, I can relate way too much with this chick. But you know, I like a lot of things. Stories with deep psychological elements usually immerse me as well. Isn't it amazing how a writer can so deliberately take advantage of your own lack of imagination to completely throw you for a loop? Anyway, I've been reading a lot of horror lately. I read a horror book once. Just would try to grasp anything I can relate to in the minimal level. At this rate, you might as well be having a conversation with a rock. Really? I wouldn't have expected that, Yuri. Some as gentle as you. I guess you could say that. But if a story makes me think, or takes me to another world, then I can't really put it down. Serial horror is often very successful at changing the way you look at the world, if only for a brief moment. I'm not as much into the horror, but alright. I hate horror. Oh, why is that? Well, Natsuki's eyes dart over to me for a split second. Never mind. That's right. You usually like to write about cute things, don't you, Natsuki? What? What gives you that idea? You left a piece of scrap paper behind last club meeting. Looked like you were working on a poem called Don't Say It Out Loud. Give that back. Fine, fine. Your cupcakes, your poems, everything you do is just as cute as you are. Sari slides up behind Natsuki and puts her hands on their shoulders. I'm not cute. Natsuki, you write your own poems? Huh? Well, I guess sometimes. Why do you care? I think that's impressive. Why don't you share them sometime? No. Natsuki averts her eyes. You wouldn't like them. Ah, not very confident writer yet? I understand how Natsuki feels. Sharing that level of writing takes more than just confidence. It's the truest form of writing, is writing to oneself. You must be willing to open up to your readers, exposing your vulnerabilities and showing even the deepest reaches of your heart. Do you have writing experience too, Yuri? Maybe if you share some of your work, you can set an example and help Natsuki feel more comfortable enough to share hers. I guess it's the same for Yuri. Aw, I want to read everyone's poems. We all sit in silence for a moment. Okay, I have an idea, everyone. Notskinyo quizzically at Monica. Let's all go home and write a poem of our own. Then, next time we meet, we'll all share them with each other. That way, everyone is even.